Hey, what's up, everybody? Ralph here. So today's topic, I want to talk to you guys about why you may not want to purchase a single family as your first property. Now, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but it really depends on your goals. If you're someone that's going to live in a house for the rest of your life and you want to just live a nice, easy life, then purchase a single family. But if you're someone that's like looking to build wealth and try to create income for yourself, then buying a single family home may not be the right choice for you. All right. Now, first of all, the first reason why is, remember, it's an added expense. Okay. Now, obviously, when you get that mortgage, that's an expense that you're adding on, along with other expenses. So that and a mortgage alone, that expense alone is not a bad deal. Like, especially when you're dealing with banks, they want to make sure that you can afford it. So they're gonna make sure that depending on your income, you can afford the mortgage payments that they're gonna get you. So that alone is not the reason, but because let's think about it. Once you get the house, what else comes on with that house? You're gonna buy a new car. You're gonna buy new furniture. You're gonna buy accessories. You're gonna obviously have a spouse that you gotta take care of. Then you're gonna want to have kids. So all of these are like added expenses that you're gonna be putting on top, on your lifestyle. And when it comes to wages, let's be real. Like the past 40 years, like wages have been stagnant. I think that the median household income is like $67,000 for like a household. Now, I mean, that's not bad, but it's not great if you're thinking about building a family of four people. So, I mean, and if you manage your money correctly, then you can make that work. But let's be real, a lot of people are struggling, working paycheck to paycheck, living paycheck to paycheck. And so $67,000 is probably not that much. So you got to think about it that way. It's not just the house that you're going to be doing, because you're going to be buying other things. I remember when I purchased my condo, I had all my money saved up and I purchased that condo, and I spent the rest of my money on just buying furniture alone. Now, if you're a person that's looking to build a family, like you said, you're gonna buy the car, you're gonna buy the lawnmower for to cut the grass. You're gonna have to buy two cars if you're married. I mean, so you're just gonna be all these added expenses, and guess what? As your expenses are increasing, the one thing that's not is your income. Now, if you got a good job, you're a doctor, lawyer, or you're an engineer, and then you're making good money, then you're gonna be able to make it work. But for most people, like I said, the median income is 67. Most people, you're gonna have that that middle class income. So you're gonna just be adding expenses, and your income is gonna be staying stagnant. So when you're trying to purchase that first house, you got to understand that. So my thing is this, and more than likely, and the second reason, more than likely, it's not going to be your last. It's not going to be your the last property that you purchase. People tend to move every 5, maybe 10 years or something like that. But more than likely, you're going to be moving to another property. That's not going to be your forever home. So if that's the case, then you want to make sure that at least if you're doing that, you want to make sure that you're creating income for yourself. You're not just stuck in just have that one expense. And these are, like I said, this is for people that are looking to build wealth, create more income. You want to make sure you're creating more income, you're adding income over years, and making sure that. And if you're just going to get one house where that's not creating income, it's just all it's doing is adding expense, it's going to be hard for you to build up that income and then purchase other properties. So you got to really think about that. Like, my recommendation would be look to buy a multifamily. Okay, so everyone's heard of house hacking, where if you're buying a duplex or 3-family, you live in one of the units and you're renting out the others. So as over the years, as you're living there, you're building up income, and then eventually, when you build up enough money, you can purchase another property, whether it be a multifamily or a single family. I would recommend getting another multifamily and living in that one and doing the same thing, and house hack the same way, and then continue to do the purchase multifamilies until if you want to get 3 or 4, and then you want to buy that single family later on. That's what you should do. But you should really think about building income first, instead of let me just get that one single family where it's creating no income. All I'm doing is adding expenses. And then as you're building your income, building assets, and then when it's time, when you got enough money saved up, and then you want to buy that single family, then you can do that. At least you have, and then after you buy that single family, you have 2 or 3 properties that are generating income. So that's why you want to like if you're thinking about buying a single family, you want to make sure you think about it differently. So it's make sure that you understand what are your goals. Are you trying to build wealth? Are you trying to create more income? Maybe you want to leave your 9-to-5 job eventually in the future, and you have assets that are actually creating income for you. So you want to make sure, instead of jumping into that single family where all it's doing is adding an expense, that it's generating income. So buy a duplex, 3-family, 4-family, live in one, rent out the others, and generate income that way, and then just keep doing that the same way. Because like I said, that first property that you buy is most likely not going to be the last property you buy, right? So you can be probably buying multiple properties, as long as you manage your money well and you have stable income coming in. So that's my thoughts on it. Let me see if you have any questions or comments. Make sure you leave a comment down below. Hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe, right? So you guys take care. Have a good one.